You ever wondered how a land so small could be the epicenter of a conflict so large? Today we delve deep into the history of the Israel-Palestine conflict, a saga that has been unfolding for more than a century. Our journey begins in the late 19th century when the Zionist movement emerged in Europe. Zionism, a nationalist movement, aspired to establish a homeland for Jews in Palestine, a region that was then part of the Ottoman Empire. Fast forward to World War I, and the Ottoman Empire is disintegrating. Britain takes control of Palestine through the League of Nations mandate. The British government, in its Balfour Declaration of 1917, promises to facilitate the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. As we move into the 1920s and 1930s, Jewish immigration to Palestine increases significantly, fueled by the horror of anti-Semitism and the Holocaust in Europe. This sparks tension and conflict with the Arab population, who view this influx as an encroachment on their homeland. In 1947, the United Nations proposes a partition plan that would divide Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international administration. The Jewish leadership accepts the plan, but it is rejected by the Palestinian Arab leadership and the surrounding Arab states. The year 1948 marks a significant turning point. The State of Israel is proclaimed and the Arab-Israeli War, also known as the War of Independence or Nakba, depending on your perspective, erupts. The war ends in 1949 with Israel expanding its territory beyond the proposed UN partition plan. Over the next few decades, a series of wars and peace processes shaped the region, including the Six-Day War in 1967, the Yom Kippur War in 1973 and the Oslo Accords in the 1990s. However, none result in a lasting resolution to the conflict. In the early 21st century, the issues at the core of the conflict remain unresolved. The status of Jerusalem, the borders of Israel, the right of return for Palestinian refugees, and the establishment of a Palestinian state are still contentious points. Today, the conflict continues to evolve, with the rise in prominence of the boycott, divestment and sanctions, BDS movement, the shifting alliances in the Middle East and the changing U.S. policy on Israel. To summarize, the Israel-Palestine conflict is a complex saga shaped by a multitude of factors. Zionism's rise, British colonialism, the UN partition plan, the establishment of Israel, a series of wars and peace processes, and the unresolved core issues. It's a conflict rooted in the same land claimed by two different national movements, each with their own narratives and historical memories. This journey through history is not just about understanding the past, but also about illuminating the present. It's about recognizing the nuances and complexities that. Hey, you've arrived at the end of the video and thank you so much for watching. But don't click just yet. I do want to take the time to say thank you very much for watching to the end. These videos/documentaries take quite a few sleepless nights to research, script and edit, so you can't imagine how much I really appreciate your support. If you're genuinely enjoyed this video, then don't be shy, hit like button, and if you disliked it, hit the dislike button twice just to be sure, and comment down below and let me know why.